Here's Ricardo and welcome back to another campaign mission of Battlestar Galactica Deadlock Ghost Fleet Offensive, the second season and second DLC in that season. So where are we? Well, we are going to do mission 8 called Inert, where we're going to go and attack some Cylon Tylium factories.
Time pressures. How quickly the Cylons can bolster their defenses. The speed our intel can decipher the data we took from the array. And how long we can keep the Praetor in sickbay.
That's a joke, right? We aren't really keeping her under against her will.
It's for everyone's safety. Until the data decryption uncovers something useful, we keep up the campaign of rolling attacks. Before we move on from this sector, we'll target a major Tylium processor we've previously scouted. The Cylons pulled back a lot of their reserves after their recent Helios Alpha campaign. A strike here will severely disrupt their fuel chains. Intel recommends nuclear warheads for this strike, Commander. The radiation will ruin any Tylium ore that isn't outright destroyed, salting the ground for any salvage attempts. Be ready for combat jump in 30.
So we're going to be hitting the Cylons where it hurts. We've got a defender support ship involved here. We've also got the silent running Colonial Orion also in this mission. The idea here is to fly in with your nuclear warhead under silent running. Let the thermal nuclear warhead go. Destroy the Tylium refinery, therefore making all the Tylium completely useless. Shoot all the Cylons without getting too hammered, and get out of Dodge. Couldn't be easier. What I'm going to do, though, is might well double up on the nuclear warheads. Just in case. Experience has shown me that I generally mess these things up. So why not? So it's going to be good to use the Colonial Orion as well. We've seen this recently. Let's get the quick jump-in briefing from our people on the Galactica.
Dreydes contacts, all hostile. Got multiple reads from the refinery as well. That's a big operation they've got going on down there.
As soon as there's a clear shot, you take it out, Commander. The sooner we move on, the better.
Okay, so our
say we all.
Stealth ship, our Orion called the Scout, we're going to zoom that full speed ahead. We're not going to cloak it just yet because we're not in sensor range. I predict we're also going to have Cylon Medusa here. Now, the Cylon Medusa is the new ship as well in Battlestar Galactica Deadlock Ghost Fleet Offensive. And the Cylon Medusa is a technologically advanced command ship lined with point defense cannons capable of overclocking the subsystems of multiple ships with its advanced transmissions arrays. The Medusa pushes the capabilities of Cylon technologies to the limit. I dare say we'll have Cylon cluster nukes and virus mines as well. We've kind of seen those already. They're really nasty. So we're going to go steaming ahead now. On the right-hand side, there's a line of data transfer going between two ships. I predict one of those is going to be the Medusa. We've got our planes in the air, so we've launched our Vipers. They've launched some sort of mine. No doubt a virus mine. So we're going to go and do the mission objective straight off the bat and destroy the Cylon Tylium refinery. So we've got our Colonial Orion.
Yes, Commander.
Zooming ahead, we're going to try and dodge that virus mine, or just, if anything, skirt the outside. We don't incur too much damage this early on in the game. Be very careful I don't hit myself. We're going to get some flak going as well, because protect us from any missiles going off from those 5 ships over on the left-hand side, and also engage the Tylium refinery, all the raiders, and the 4 ships on the right-hand side. That's the plan.
Got it.
So far, let's get that Scout Colonial Orion towards that Tylium refinery. Let that nuclear warhead go. Destroy it. No dramas. No dramas, they say anyway. Okay, so Galactica's in position, everything's in position. We got some torpedoes. I reckon it's a big old thing. I'm going to double up. I'm going to fire torpedoes as well at that Tylium refinery, just in case the nuke...
Yes, Commander.
Just in case the nuke isn't enough. I usually find that. The nukes are great. Bang! Lovely big flash of light. In go some torpedoes. That'll start to whittle down the Cylon refinery.
Commander, something's not right. We've got access to the refinery comms already, and the Cylons are trying
We're getting
to
a briefing.
evacuate the station. There's no chatter about defenses or arming up. They're running for their lives.
It's not just a refinery. It's a whole colony.
The objective still stands. The refinery is destroyed before we leave.
Confirming your orders, sir. You're clearly stating we should fire upon an unarmed colony.
Did I stutter, Sergeant? Weapons or not, those robots are sitting on the largest stockpile of Tylium ore the Cylons have in this sector.
I'm not in the business of murdering non-combatants for resources, sir.
You have a warped definition of murder, Marine. I guess you've forgotten the engineers that collapsed bridges during the Queenstown invasion. Or the Caprican nursery models who crushed infants with their bare hands. Those were not armed Cylons either.
You cannot serve justice here for the sins of others.
And I don't intend to let them help the Cylon Empire commit any more. Your objective still stands, Commander. Destroy the station.
Well, quite a bit of talking there, and you get an insight, I think, as well into the horrific acts that are happening on the colonies when the Cylons rebelled. You know, people being crushed. You know, that sort of horrific. We see the shiny Cylons, oh, aren't they cool in their ships? But in the story and in the lore, what they did was absolutely horrific and nothing short of, you know, attempted genocide, really. So we're here to sort them out. So we've got our Colonial Orion steaming towards that refinery, all guns blazing. The nuke has been fired. There it goes. We've already hit it with some torpedoes as well. We're in the middle of a virus mine as well. You can see it's hacking our systems, things like that. But we've got the Defender. I'm going to start deploying some tech teams as well to bolster up the firewalls on the ships we've got in the area as part of the strategy. So the torpedoes have gone in. The nuke's on its way in. A base star's revealed itself. More missiles coming in from the right-hand side as well. We've got our fighter squadrons on the right, so I can't really use a flak screen just yet. See if I can perhaps do that with something else. We're going to fire our own missiles towards the base star. That Cylon Medusa seems to have revealed itself as well. So we'll get our fighter squadrons to try and take that out, sort of Death Star styly. Just got point defense. I think anything guided will be shot down as well, so we can't get too far in. It's going to be a right good old scrap. So we'll fire some rockets and some short range missiles as well from the Raptors we've got over there. Lots of planes in the air in this section as well. Okay, and the Cylons that have not revealed themselves have already fired missiles, so they're going to be Cerebus, or I would say probably the base star up there. I wouldn't be a bit surprised, or even an Argus. The Nemesis has just revealed itself. Another barrage of missiles coming in.
Recalling squadron.
Our Raptors have shot their bolt. Now we're going to get them back on Galactica and in the carrier to rearm.
Yes, Commander.
Base Star's firing missiles at us. We need to get some flak on the go. Perhaps Galactica can deflect some of those missiles.
Missiles incoming. Hostile.
And there goes our flak.
Orion is taking damage. Friendly squadron. Objective is.
We've lost the Orion, but it's done its job. It's got in close enough. There's the nuke going off, look. And yes, we've destroyed the Tylium station, or colony, or whatever it was. So, that's down. The next mission has now revealed itself. Clear the remaining Cylons. So, yeah, no dramas there then. Clear the Cylons. Okay, that's what we're going to do then. So we got some flak coming from our Artemis. Old Battlestar, trying to deflect some of the missile barrage we're going to get from the left-hand side as well. The Defender is still supplying tech support to the following ships, bolstering up their firewalls, sending Marines over if they get boarded as well. Which is... So we're going to concentrate our fire now on that base star and try and take that out of the equation. They're firing off these virus mines. So far I haven't seen any nuclear cluster warheads. Okay, so our squadrons, let's get our Raptors launched.
A Battlestar is being hacked.
All good stuff. Do me a favour though, if you've been enjoying these Battlestar Galactica videos, let me know in the comments section. Keep it clean, keep it PG rated. We're all friends here. And like and subscribe, because that goes a long way on YouTube. And it'll let me know if I want any more of these videos done. And you can see I've just given that base star a right old pasting. And he is out. Time to concentrate on the other ships. As long as some of the other ships as well haven't revealed themselves, we don't know what they are. But with missiles and with torpedoes, I expect that to be another base star, a Cerebus or an Argus type ship. Strictly the way they've shot those missiles off. My money is on a base star, so there's probably 2 more base stars in there. Probably a Revenant, and I hate those Revenant ships. My Defender is still in play, my Colonial Defender, the new ship as well. A support ship of Gemini's origin, the Defender is a mobile marine detachment platform. The Raptors from the Defender can both bolster the marine defense of friendly ships that have been boarded and provide technical support to boost the strength of ally subsystems. We've lost the Colonial Orion. It's done its job. It's delivered its payload, its nuclear missile. It's blown up the refinery and it's gone. And to be fair, it was so lightly armoured anyway. If that was the only thing it was meant to be doing, good stuff for it. So we're going to fire some rockets now at that Medusa from our Assault Raptor. Try and take out any advantage that the Cylons have to bolster up their fleet. We've lost our Artemis class Battlestar, which is a shame. That had still had a good complement of missiles I could have used there. There's still a sizable force. Yeah, nothing we can do there. We're going to focus some fire on some of the Nemesis class ships and try and take out as many as we can. I think we're probably going to lose that carrier. Missiles are coming in from the left hand side. Going to make sure we've got all the planes in the air that we can. We've lost an awful lot of fighters. It's not looking particularly good.
So say we all.
We've just got to try and defend the best we can against the missile attacks that are coming in. The Medusa has been taken out, so they've lost their advantage for overclocking their Cylon fleet.
System repairs underway.
We've got fire controls out, hangar bays out, engineering is out on the carrier, on the Atlas carrier. More missiles going in, but the good thing is while the Cylons are concentrating their fire on that ship, they're effectively leaving the rest of them alone. Another base star has revealed itself, but no problems there because the Galactica, a Minotaur and an Adamant is going to start steaming towards it, and in between the 3 of them they'll be through that base star's armour and into its hull in no time.
They're giving us a hell of a storm, sir.
Okay, the Atlas is taking a hell of a lot of a pounding. Still got our flak screen running with Galactica. The Adamant is now manoeuvring that around now so we can focus fire from its side guns directly at the base star and take it out. Again, the big cannons as well from the Minotaur are going to start pounding it. And the Defender, they've got guns on the front as well, and underneath. And also the Galactica is going to start steaming towards that as well, straight into that fight and take it out. Take out the big missile machines. That's what I say. More torpedoes coming in from the left-hand side to the carrier. It's still hanging in there. It's a tough old ship, just not particularly heavily armed.
Yes, Commander.
Minotaur's taking a pounding, but it's still in
On
there.
it, Commander.
It's end turn.
Atlas is taking damage.
Lots happening in this mission. Base star down. Good stuff. I predict there's probably another base star as well. Towards the top of the screen. They finally got through and destroyed our Atlas carrier. Heavy losses on both sides here. I'm down to 4 ships.
So say we all.
And that's not good.
Missiles incoming.
Okay, we've ended our turn. We're moving around to engage the next ship. Flak screen from Galactica still going off. There's a Nemesis in play. I want to take out what's potentially that other base star, because that could really spoil our day. I am virtually convinced that is a base star from its firing patterns and the way it's hanging back. Here come its torpedoes.
Taking damage.
Yeah, I bet you it's going to be followed up by some... Yeah, here come... It's a base star. It's got to be a base star from where it is. If we can get that Minotaur in close enough, we can still do a bit of damage. And then it'd be a case of, I would say, simply mopping up the ships. But there's still raiders in play.
So say we all.
We've got no fighters left. Our fighter screen is completely gone.
Yes, sir.
Prepare our fire control on that defender. What little guns it does has, and it is very lightly armoured. Most of the armaments are around the flight pod, mind. To protect, you know, the Raptors and the tech crews that are in there. We need every gun we possibly can. So end turn. Steaming away now. 3 Cylon ships haven't revealed themselves. But I've got a sneaky feeling they're about to. We all wait with bated breath to see what it's all about.
Hostile unit identified.
Okay, yes, it's a base star. Well, we knew as much, and it's rotating. A Phobos has revealed itself as well. Could well be another 2 more base stars, to be fair. I mean, that Phobos can be a pain. I mean, we've got 2 ships steaming towards the base star. The Minotaur, its guns more than ample with the support of the Adamant to take that out. Defender's hull is going a bit low. Yep, it's a base star. So we've still got 2 base stars. So that was 4 base stars on this level. Big ships. Lots of missiles. The Defender's got its flak screen running. Let's hope those 2 ships at the top can take up the top base star. We can focus on the Phobos, take that out, while the flak screen protects Galactica and the Defender from any missiles. Phobos has gone. All guns to bear on the base star. Let's see if we can repair our armory.
So say we all.
Focus our fire now. Base star, the top right. That's taking a bit of a pasting from our 2 ships. You gotta love the Minotaur. What a go-to ship that is.
Incoming.
Subsystem.
Right, 1 base star's gone, so the Minotaur and the Adamant's done its job. We can circle them back round now to mop up any other ships that are remaining. And Galactica and the Defender can take care of that base star. And there's still a Nemesis in play as well, down the bottom end of the screen, not doing anything. More than likely, has expended its missile complement. It can still make a right pain of things, though, if it gets in too close. Lots of those mines around. Gotta be very careful I don't do something stupid and drive my Battlestar right into a set of mines.
Got it.
Base Star is getting dangerously low. It's firing off missiles. Our flak screen's taking it out. Base Star about to go. All focus now on that bottom Nemesis.
Yes, sir.
We're going to move the Defender out of the way because basically it's about to blow up. And I don't really want to lose it if it can be avoided.
Deploying Marines.
Okay. Defender is absolutely pasted. We've got to start swinging our ships round so they can engage.
Got it.
And we're now powering towards another ship that seems to have not revealed itself that I've missed.
Yes,
And I can't wait to see what that is. Okay, so we got 4 ships powering towards it. What is it? The Defender's hull is critical. Totally critical, so I'm going to move that off and out the way. That virus mine there, we try and skirt round the outside of that.
Yes, sir.
And try and reduce our elevation now. Take out that one ship. The remaining Cylon. We're going to do it with guns, I think. Yeah, it's a Nemesis. It won't take a sustained attack from a Minotaur. And an Adamant. And a Battlestar coming directly towards it. There's the guns hammering into it. It won't survive another round.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, what left to do? Make sure we all don't die, I think is the best thing.
No toaster's gonna do me like that. Not today.
Prepare base for catch. There'll be Mark 1.
That Dust Nebula is a problem as well. It interferes with guided munitions. The Nemesis is gone. It's down, everybody. What's left? There was a lot of Cylon ships here. A lot of Cylon ships. And we're left with... Well, the Defender has got minimal hull. The Adamant and the Minotaur and the Galactica. Just time now to mop up whatever's left. And it's got to be that Nemesis at the bottom end of the screen.
so say we
Again, with no fighters, there's nothing we can do really quickly.
They're breaking. Push the line.
Got it. I'm on it, Commander.
Coordinate recall action. Our people have been through enough today.
Right. Missile salvo from Galactica going towards
All
that
right,
Nemesis.
Let's bring our people home.
Its fighters are just milling around, not doing anything. I mean, it could have won. The AI could be flawed here. It could have won this and taken out at least 2 more ships. That
This is
cloud
actual.
might
Clean up command.
disperse those missiles. There you go, in it goes. Yeah, completely missed. Waste of a missile salvo.
Yes, sir.
We're going to have to do it with guns.
Got it.
Make sure that defender's out the way. It's a slow, laborious task just to mop things up here. As the bigger ships are closing on that Nemesis, though, I mean, it's over. The game is over. Providing those mines are just virus mines, and I'm going to do my best to get rid of those, it's effectively going to be a case of a matter of time. If this was multiplayer against a human component, I probably would have lost. And at this stage of the game, it would be flying off just with my ships unable to catch it.
Yes, Commander.
It's a good job that, all you got to do is destroy the capital ships and not the fighters, because if that was the case, it never happened. We'd be here all week. More missiles coming from Galactica towards the Nemesis. That's a pasting it took. Now it's time for the guns. One more round, that's it. It's gone.
I'm on it, Commander.
That's it, end turn. This should be the end of this 8th mission, Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, Inert, which leaves me to have the talky bit from the command crew.
Objective is dark and board is clear. We're done here, right? We can go now.
Spool drives and prepare for jump to rendezvous point 4B3.
You knew. You knew it was a colony, and you kept the intel from us.
I did, and I will again. I cannot afford to let the bleeding hearts of your crew get in the way of this operation. Jubal's Sarkis put me out here for the very specific purpose of crippling Cylon Command beyond repair. That is the mission, regardless of how any of us feel about it.
You can't make up for past mistakes by committing them again, Lucinda.
Stand down, Silas. This isn't about paying for my failures. We are taking our last shot. None of us will get another chance at winning this war. We're done here. You're dismissed.
And now it's time to watch
Zone is active.
the good old FM sequence. So I've been Ricardo, it's been Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, Ghost Fleet Offensive, which is the second DLC of Season 2 of Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. We've seen the Colonial Orion recon frigate in action and a nuclear warhead taking out that Tylium refinery, as we can see here.
They're already
We've
in
also
our
hit it with
network.
torpedoes,
Keep
and that
them
got
out.
rid of that refinery, but it was actually not a refinery. It was a Cylon colony, and good on them. They don't like it up them. We also saw the Colonial Defender being a good support specialist ship by using mobile marine detachments to bolster up the firewalls and repel boarders on other ships. We did lose some ships as well, but we did take out that Cylon Medusa. There are a lot of Cylon marks on the board, but at the end we were victorious. I've been Ricardo, thanks very much for watching this. So say we all launch those Vipers and check back for the next video in the Battlestar Galactica Deadlock series.
Solution updated. Target acquisition maintained.
Come on, come on, come on.
Send secondary battery. Full attack mode. Fire at will. They're in our subsystem, Captain. Attempting to flush network.
Marines to airlocks Gamma and Beta. I can't knock out the Cylon interference.
They're giving us a hell of a storm, sir.
Down the hall. I need cover fire.
I need flash reload now.
Firing solution is online.
Target is 45-62. Repel the border. Keep them out of the CIP.
We're taking sustained fire.
Incoming. Brad, sidearm terminal already.
Violent decompression. Sector free. No toaster's gonna do me like that. Not today.
Prepare base for catch. There'll be Mark 1 eyeball any moment.
clean up and de-escalate.
Actual says to mop up and prepare for extraction. They're breaking. Push the line. Coordinate recall actions. Our people have been through enough today. All right, let's bring our people home. This is actual. Cleanup command confirmed.
Sweep the decks and prepare for catch. We're done here.